going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, my readings are timeless, so when you see them, it's when you're meant to hear them. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Also, please don't forget to hit the post notification bell so you can get alerts when my videos are posted. Pisces, if you're new to my platform, welcome. Please hit that subscription button. It would totally mean the world to me. Alright, y'all. So, it's been a day. Alright, and everything that I told y'all this morning that was going to happen, happened, okay? So, period. So if you ain't seen it, be glad you didn't. It probably still happened to your ass anyway, but if you go back and look at it, you'll probably be like, oh shit, how she know? Because how the fuck did I know? Pisces, you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. So that's the reading. That's what we talking about. That's what's going down. If you're new to my platform, please hit that subscription button. Welcome, and thank you guys for being here, okay? Let me just let y'all know. Schedule changes. So right now, the schedule has changed to where Saturday is going to be pre-records, okay? So if you were not aware of that yet, that's a happening and is a thing, all right? Hopefully you can live with that. I mean, because if not, it's happening anyway, and, you know, that's just that. So Monday through Friday, we will do still 7 a.m., 12 p.m., 6 p.m., Friday, ladies' night, 10 p.m. still. Saturday, same times, but pre-recorded on Premiere, which also gives me the opportunity to do live chats with y'all and communicate with y'all as the reading is taking place. So there's that. And let's get into it. Pisces, you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Divine intervention, herb school. Let me click on that. See who's there. Twitch, you're active and ready. Which gave me something, you know, weird, but you're active and ready. Meaning you just doing it anyway, so there's that. Okay, so let's see what we got. Okay, everything's together. Had to make sure. So you can't make this up. Hey Isaac, hey Pisces, Empress, hey Tara. Isaac said hit that like button and please and thank you. Alright, I need to find out where my cards are though too. So it says hope, anticipation, bright prospects, and a wish. Alright, so a wish upon a star. I told y'all, y'all got granted something this morning. They said yes, your proposal has been accepted. You can't make this up. It just happens this way, divine intervention. So whatever it was that y'all hoped, wished, prayed for, or asked the universe for, your wish was granted. The proposal was granted. And now divine intervention kicks in. Meaning nothing nobody can do. Whatever it is, whatever the wish was, if I had one wish, we'd be best friends. Somebody may have requested a reassignment. You know, I don't want to do whatever it was y'all asked me to do with that person. Because as y'all see, me and this person cannot get along in this lifetime. And so why punish me for some shit that somebody else asked for or did in a previous lifetime? And so, yeah, they said they're right. They didn't ask for that. It goes against their free will. And, you know, wish granted. Proposal granted. Somebody may not like that. There's that. Because, again, it said you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Somebody else, I feel like, ain't going that well for you, though. I mean, it just is what it is, because divine intervention, it has to happen. You, this person, destined, designed to be whatever it is, y'all gonna have to work around it. Well, who's who? Did you get granted? Well, I want to hear asylum. I don't even know what the hell that means. Let's see what that means. Asylum. Did you get granted asylum? Does that mean a stay, or, you know, I don't know. Shit. Uh, Protection granted by a nation to someone who has left their native country as a political refugee. Oh, she has applied for asylum and was granted refuge status. Alright, so something is different. So somebody got granted asylum. You can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Divine intervention. Somebody asked for something, they said yes, and bitch, now she lived with the fairies. Wow. Can't make this up. Or now she lives with the unicorns. Or now he lives like, yo, I wasn't expecting that. You can't make this up. Just has to happen this way. Divine intervention. So somebody got granted asylum somewhere different than where with their own fucking people. They said, fuck that. I can't be over here. An institution offering shelter and support to people who are mentally ill. Ooh, he been committed to an asylum. Okay, so it comes with two different things. But I felt like it's the first one. The protection grant. They may be mentally ill. They may be thinking that somebody else is mentally ill. They may be thinking I'm mentally ill. But guess what? Nobody paid you to be thinking. And so check yourself before you wreck yourself. But the protection granted by a nation to someone who has left their native country as a political refugee. So somebody got granted safe space, safe haven. Oh shit, you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Anticipation, bright prospects, and a wish. Somebody didn't want to be where they were. They asked could they be somewhere else, and they said hell to the yeah. Can't make it up. All right, somebody, it says real short notification. All right, somebody may have thought that, oh, you was only going to be there real short, but no. Person staying. Well, damn. This took a whole nother turn. All right, so the call of the night, a daring adventure, and excitement. Somebody escaping. Why is it giving the Underground Railroad? So somebody escaped. Oh, the plot thickens. Dun, dun, dun. All right, so. And then here we go with this shit. It said an institution offering shelter or support to the people who are mentally ill. But it says madness, ecstatic ritual, energy, and release. We're all mad here. So the whole island crazy. Fuck it. Okay. There's that. So 19. They could have been talking about me because I'm a 19. So 219 or 319, it all falls under Pisces. So March Pisces and February Pisces. They said all y'all crazy. The whole slew of y'all. Pisces as a nation, as all y'all encompasses, is fucking crazy. I am cracking up, yo. Alright. It says outsider, a misfit, a loner, a wanderer. Being granted the protection granted by a nation to someone who has left their native country as a political refuge, a refugee. She applied for asylum and was granted refugee status. Why is it giving the refugees? Is that, who is the refugees? Was that Lauryn Hill? Because I said the other day, I literally just put that on my timeline. It could all be so simple. Who was the refugees? Was that Wyclef? Let me see. Damn right. Okay, so it was the refugees. Sometimes the Fugees are an American hip hop trio formed in 1990 in South Orange, New Jersey, deriving its natural name from a shortening of the word refugees. The group consisted of Wyclef John, Wyclef Jean, but it's Wyclef John, I thought. Praz Michael, and Lauryn Hill. All right, y'all, what happened to Prize Michael? Because that may be a thing. Because we know where Wyclef and Lauryn Hill still was doing their thing. Okay, so let's see. Why did the Fugees, but they were the refugees, split up? Marty said Jean knew that my son from the day Hill was pregnant and he claimed his bullshit and money-making ploy. Marty said Jean knew. Okay, so apparently there was an argument that happened between Marley and Jean about the baby, which meant that automatically, you know what I'm saying, if there was a dispute, that meant Lauren was out here being a thotty. Lauren, I ain't, you know, because, honey, I love you. I just was playing. It could all be so simple then, but they rather make it hard, because loving you is like a battle where we both end up with scars. So, somebody was making it tough. And I also said from the beginning, somebody got granted to go elsewhere and be elsewhere. And maybe some people don't like it because, again, played in thy face. Now we dealing with a new case. Lauryn Hill's betrayal was responsible for the Fugees breakup. So, y'all, I keep telling y'all about these bitches. Lauren, again, you know, I don't got nothing to say, but I'm saying somebody was cheating is what it is given. Because if he could claim the baby, that means he was hitting that. He said it was a lie. But apparently they said it's a betrayal that's happening. The group rose to prominence in the mid-1990s for their pioneering blend of reggae, R&B, funk, hip-hop, which eschewed gangster rap or moved it to the side and made them one of the most significant alternative hip-hop acts. They occasionally rapped in Haitian Creole. Mind you, Haitian keeps being a thing because we were talking about the magic. So who could do a spell that would be big enough to kind of hit a lot of people, right? But Haiti has came up several times because it was talking about the war that they had where they gave themselves independence or freedom, but also still, why would they be a very poor country? So something significant because, as y'all know, they always talking about the money. Vow, high vow. We got Soborg, Winter, y'all gonna jump me. Somebody said y'all gonna jump me. The lady's name is Naya. So the funny part is that she like all the other bitches I keep saying. Yes, I believe for sure in divine intervention. Big heart from me to all of y'all. Hi, welcome. Hadish, hi, welcome. Everybody, hi. Alright, so something about the Fugees and an asylum. Somebody got granted permission to be somewhere. And apparently maybe the family could be bugging out because, you know, why would you want to go be over there? Alright, thirst, craving, compulsion, obsession. So, okay, you're going now, but they're thirsty for the time and attention. But you done fled the scene because now you belong or you're somewhere else, all right? So energy could be going because take it how it resonates because that looks like a vampire, which that is like a vampire death. So it would be a draining of the energy. Maybe somebody was taking too much and bitch, you won't have to get somebody else to do it because y'all are too much energy for me. It's draining because I don't know about y'all, but today has been a high energy draining day. I said, I'm going to just go to sleep and take myself out of the system because, you know, at the end of the day, y'all deal with that and y'all can get somebody else to do it. So I went to sleep. It says, forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. You are not them and they are not you anymore. Okay, so whatever it was, it says, memory do not define you. You have changed. Somebody don't like that. It says, you can't make this up. It just has to be this way. Divine intervention. Everybody changes. So I don't know why a person would think that you wouldn't change. So maybe after a long period of time of taking somebody's bullshit, you said, nigga, get somebody else to do it. Or lady, get somebody else to do it. But either way, I'm not going to keep putting up with this shit because of the fact that why would I? I keep giving. You keep taking. It's not equal. It's not equal. Somebody's taking too much out of the system, and somebody's not putting, somebody's taking too much out and not putting enough back in. So there's that. Take it how it resonates. So forget who you are. Something about 20 years or 20, it's 20 years. 20-year difference, because we got 41 and 21. So a 20-year difference or a 20-year cycle. So this may be an older person here. All right, or you could potentially be dealing with an older person. So take it how it resonates. Okay, y'all seen how that card came out? It says all must have prides. It's trying to please everyone. Somebody may be tired of people pleasing. Like, I can't be here because why is it giving Cinderella vibes? You can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Somebody basically is tired. Like, this too much. This is too much. You gotta get them. And people pleasing is a thing. 13 is there. It's two of my favorite numbers. So 19, which is my birthday, 13, which is my son's birthday. So 13 significant or important, but I feel like 13 is like the auspicious sign or the number. So dun 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 again, like that's what it's given. All right, it says all in a golden afternoon, inspiration, creative spark, imagination, and conception. So the beginning of something, why something started. Maybe somebody's not being accountable. So somebody wants to know why you would choose to be somewhere else with a different group of people that are not like you. Why would you choose that? Because y'all didn't treat me right. That's what I would think. So if somebody's not treating you right, you move on. So it seemed like to me like the question, so maybe it was like a hazing. Somebody thought that you would take their bullshit and while they were hazing you. No, thank you. And on top of that is the thing, the equivalent of they were for real up until they realized your ass left. And now I was just playing. No, you wasn't just playing. You were dead ass serious. That's the way it was. So I took it the way it was given. Seriously. Now I'm out. Get somebody else. But that could be the worst mistake they ever made in their life because now you don't even have to go back to them. Like literally, it would be the equivalent of somebody losing a fairy. Why would you kick out a fairy? And maybe in their mind, they didn't think that they were kicking you out. Why would they kick out a unicorn? Why would they kick out a mermaid? Why would they kick out a werewolf? Why would they kick out a hunter? Why would they kick out any magical being? So it would give me, maybe they didn't know what you were. And God wasn't going to let nobody just use you. And so now they know what you are. And now they're sorry because now they want you back. Because all I hear is Usher. Ooh, they gonna want you back. You're gonna need me. Ooh, you're gonna want me back. Period. So now all of a sudden they needed you to need them, but now they need you because they want your ass back. Well, get somebody else. And I know y'all tired of me saying that, but it be the thing. Like, literally go get somebody else to do it. Because you're not going to play in my face and then think that I got to come back to some bullshit. Like, nigga, go on and get. All right, it says, use your time well. Make every moment count. All that gave me is, hey, Athena, first impressions. First impressions are everything. So you could have just met these mother suckers, right? And that's the impression that they gave you. Like, we don't need you here. It was a hazing ritual, but guess what? They said they didn't need you here. So if they don't need you here, then let's go. Let me go on and get, because, you know, y'all did what y'all did, and we're going to do what we're going to do. So use your time well. Make every moment count. Do the things that you need to do, but also go above and beyond to give, like, your best or put your best foot forward. Like, I don't feel like you should treat anybody any type of way or say something that you could potentially regret later on if you really don't mean it. So, again, I want to go back over here. The call of the night, a daring adventure. That means something that was like, you know, fun and games. It was all fun and games while it was fun and games until it wasn't. So maybe that also may be a thing. Or until somebody realize, excuse me, you can request from heaven. Because people can request from heaven. That be the thing. It's like Enoch. He found favor with God. Also, Jabez found favor with God. Certain people, certain entities find favor with God. They don't have to go through the process that everybody else goes through. So somebody may have had favor with God. You don't got to go through the same process that everybody goes through. And now somebody's in fucking shock. Like, what the fuck? How did that happen? Well, guess what? It's above your pay grade. There's that. So you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Divine intervention. That's when God steps in. Not my baby. You can't do that. I'm not going to let you do that. So God said you can't do that. They're not going to let you do that. Whatever it was, God ain't letting them do it. 'Cause apparently God don't play about you. I be saying that all the time. God don't play about me. I've been saying that for a long time. God don't play about me. Why? Because I do the shit that I'm supposed to do. Even when I'm doing the shit that I'm not supposed to do. You see what I'm saying? I still be doing the shit that I'm supposed to do. Because I listen. Even though, sometimes I be stretching it and carrying it a little bit. But I be listening. Alright, so we got 3 cards coming out and together. We got mortality. Life is brief, bright, beautiful, but it's yours to live. That's giving free will. But mortality, meaning this too shall pass. Shit comes to an end. Because it ain't immortal. That says shit comes to an end. This too shall pass. So somebody shit, this too shall pass. It passed. It's over. It's done. Stick a fork in it. Go on and get. Alright? So then it says law is not justice. Rules that are not fair. I just said favor ain't fair. But there's rules that apply to certain people and rules that don't apply to certain people, okay? Because, the government makes rules that apply to the people but not to them. Because when you work there, they just do whatever the fuck they want to do, and then they act like, they're above the law. But bitch, you're not. Because this is God's law. And God's law, everybody's under. So, message for a rabbit. It always gives me tricks for kids, silly rabbit. So messages for a rabbit. Service to the animal world. I guess it has something to do with a familiar. Take it how it resonates for you. But all I see, 51, 42, 30. So the difference of. Let's see. Rules that don't apply. If it don't apply, let it fly. So some rules just didn't apply to you. Or some rules don't apply to them. Because again, depending upon whoever I'm talking to, and y'all know, the cross watchers be watching. So, whoever you are, the rules didn't apply to them. The governing rules is what applied to them. It was up there. And they said, I'm going to apply the law. So the thing is, I said, the only thing that can stop you. Hello, I apologize. I'm just seeing this. Insert it wherever it applies. It just came across my screen, so guess what? There it goes. Maybe that might be the thing. Somebody didn't see such and such and such and such, a note, a letter, a something. Either way, it would imply to me that they didn't get it until a later date, a later time. It could have been above their pay grade. They could have gotten a message and somebody said, don't do that. Or they could have gotten a message that, oh, the inspector is coming. All right, so some of y'all may run some buildings or places or something that needs to be inspected. The inspector's coming. You didn't get the note. Meanwhile, the inspector show up, your shit is fucked up. And guess what? You got put out of service. Take it how it resonates. You can't make this up. It just has to happen that way. So you got put out of service for a reason. Or you got put out of commission for a reason. Or you get shut down for a reason. Or you excel for a reason. Or you turn back for a reason. Or you don't turn back for a reason because God said if you turn back around, you're going to be a salty bitch. You're going to turn into a pillar of salt. You don't need that. Divine intervention. That means God stepped in and said, do this or don't do that. And all you have to do is hear it. Some people be hearing it and they still go against it and then they get their ass beat and then they be thinking that it's the people outside. But meanwhile, we just had all this energy go through because of the fact that people like doing spell work under full moons. Well, they told some of y'all, don't do that. Throw it away, pour it out, rip it up, unfreeze it, undo it, untie it, unbind it. Don't do that. Please don't. And they still did it. Now, when something happens to them, you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. When something happens to them, it just has to happen this way because you're never going to learn. Never gonna get it, 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 never get it. So some of y'all ain't gonna never fucking get it. But some of y'all never gonna get something that you were asking for because of the fact that you didn't do the right things with it, and it asked for asylum to be elsewhere. So now it's a wrap. And now you can talk shit all you want on the line. Nobody hears you because at the end of the day, you did what you did. This is also another lesson in accountability because it keeps being a lesson in accountability. You have to be accountable for your own shit. And if you do something that you know you wasn't supposed to do because you're being arrogant or you're doing something in a way that basically don't help the system, go and let it go. Just sending you love from Jersey, letting you know whatever the hell. So Jersey may be significant or important, but this is some family shit that's happening behind the scenes, all right? So just know that it's just going across my screen, and I haven't even entered into the chat, but the chat be chatting, okay? So there's that. I'm just overlooking, overseeing, and it could be overseer because I got added to the group. I just been watching it, ain't said nothing to nobody, but I just been observing. So somebody could just be observing, ain't said nothing, overseeing the situation. But I think overseer is, let's see, let's not speculate. So we like truth, okay? A person who oversees others, a person with supervisory responsibilities. All right, so don't ask me how I became the supervisor over the family chat, but guess what? That's all I've been doing. Ain't entered into it at all, period. But the shit keeps going back and forth, and again, I ain't went in there to remove myself because guess what? I don't want nobody thinking that I don't want to be a part of the family. I just don't want to go in there. You see what I'm saying? So I'm perplexed with a dilemma that I had nothing to do with. So I don't know who added me to the group. But now I don't want to leave because, you know, they be thinking I be being some type of way already. But if I go in there to leave, they going to know I left, and then it's going to be, you know. So I don't want to trigger the system or anybody into feeling some type of way that I don't give a fuck about these messages or whatever the hell they doing. But because I am a part of the family, I got added. Meanwhile, I don't even know. I know what they talking about. I think I do, but either way, I done got granted asylum. I'm elsewhere, and that could be the thing. But either way, I'm overseeing the situation as it's happening. So take it how it resonates for you. All right. Let me see if there's anything else there that should be given. Because apparently this is how shit happens. But again, now I'm pigeonholed because I don't know what to do because, you know, I don't want them to see me leave. And then it's weird. A weird thing. I just want you to know that I've always had the best intentions for everyone and tried to do all the work for my mom and grown son to keep everyone content. But they turned on me. And so, what? I don't know what that says behind there. Let's see. So did the town. I know, girl, because literally I just gave you the reason. I don't even want to leave, but somehow I got inserted into some bullshit that, you know, I didn't even ask to be a part of, but I am a part of the family. See what happens? You get initiated into some shit that you don't even know why they put you there. But it's because you were part of the family. So their shit is your shit, and that's just how it's going. And it says fire, so apparently I'm on fire. I'm giving the right motherfucking advice. Somebody's initials are T, last name, or first, middle, or last, and P. Take it how it resonates. But it's the universe right now because that wasn't happening while I was asleep, but now it's happening, so it must need to be inserted into the system. So, you know, if my family's doing it, maybe your family's doing it too. And what do they be doing right now? Family reunions. It's a family reunion. You can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Divine intervention. So God stepping in. God steps in. All right, this card is here again. So Tina Bean, you do understand, madam. Okay? So it says, I don't have a car, a job, or anything, so I'm at her mercy. That's not the truth. You're allowing yourself to be subject under somebody else's rule because you do have a choice. You can do something different. You're just choosing not to. And then from what I'm seeing right now, it looks like you are in a mode of self-sabotage, or it's like you want to be a victim. You ain't nobody's victim. So why you're doing that, I don't know. But that's not the energy that I feel like you should be projecting. And even if you feel that way, live with it, deal with it, and you're going to have to move on, ma'am, about the situation. So she says, I prayed so hard, 5 years, God has forsaken me. I have nobody to help me get on my feet. Yes, you do. You. Because for one, you're going to have to stop talking like that. You have to start saying, I got this. Put your big girl drawers on and get up. Because if you lay on the ground and stay there, that means that you are not helping in the ascension process. And ma'am, that can't be allowed. So it's sink or swim, honey. Which one are you going to do? So you have the option today. Put it in your pocket. Sink or swim. Because right now, you are now being talked to with love, but also, ain't nobody got time for that shit. Because at the end of the day, we don't let people hold us nowhere. They just said you got granted asylum. So that means get your ass up and do whatever it is you need to do in order to get your shit together. And shit does happen. We do get that. So here is this. I'm going to just say this on the next verse because this is back again. Silly rabbit tricks are for kids. So your mind playing tricks on you, get your shit together. That's it. That's all. Figure it out. So they're saying a message for a rabbit. A silly rabbit. Don't be a dumb hoe. Okay? And that may sound bad, but guess what? I'm still saying it. So take it how it resonates. You might have to just let it all drop where it falls and start over. Like reset. And period. Look at Athena. So now it's a lot more shit going across again because it's pop, pop, pop. So a lot of family messages back and forth because apparently somebody stepped in. Somebody didn't see a message. This happened, that happened. It just keeps being a thing. Tina Bean, you're going to have to figure it out, ma'am. But what you're not going to do is flood the chat with a bunch of damn questions because at the end of the day, if you start college in September the 2nd, that means that's a fresh start. Be mindful not to talk to yourself in the tone that you're talking to yourself. Because if the universe hears that, it's only picking up all that negative shit you're talking about. And I already told you earlier today, group ascension, elevation. Everything ain't on the up and up for everybody. But guess what? We can only deal with what we can deal with. And the rest of it, we got to give it to God and move on. But it sounds like you want to be the weight of the building. And I don't got time. Because it's already been a draining ass day. And quite frankly, I didn't even want to come here at 6 o'clock. But guess what I did? Came any fucking way. So I can't even allow myself to be involved in some bullshit because I literally just told y'all this morning that the elevation is important. So get it out of your head. The manifestation, we way entirely too close to it, or at least I know I'm way too close to it. So what I'm not going to do is let you or anybody else, trigger me in a way that I don't want to be triggered. So you should start doing the same. Okay? All right, love you more. So not holding myself accountable. Yeah, people keep not holding themselves accountable. So I don't know what she's going through, but again, it says silly rabbit tricks her for kids. So that means to tell me that whatever she's talking about is a lie. You see what I'm saying? Because spirit guides are saying silly rabbit tricks her for kids. They just want to play around in the chat and make everything about them. So it's like a lot of attention seeking that could be happening, but the universe is saying silly rabbit tricks her for kids. Bitch, go on and play with somebody else. Because they already know, like, I don't got time. And I'm saying I don't have time. So there's that. I listened to my spirit. My spirit said, bitch, fuck her. Because she playing. So she got two choices. either, you know, stop flooding the chat with that shit, or they get ready to probably kick her out anyway. So, you know, take it how it resonates for her. Yes, everybody has to be accountable for their shit. She said, I don't know, baby. That's where you come in. I've been homeless, lost a job, home relationship, and it was me. I was the problem, relying on others, not holding myself accountable. And period. Athena got it. Because we got to do the shit for ourselves. Nobody's coming to save us, but the nobodies are here. Because guess what? The motivational speak is motivating. Like, I don't know how you don't know. I be motivating myself even through y'all. Today I came in, and guess what? I said I was going to go to sleep. But what I did was motivated somebody else to do something that is productive to their life first. Because I know in giving back, I get back. I also went and grounded today after all the shit was happening too. And not that it was anything other than it was mentally draining. Like, literally all the energy and the information was draining. I don't need to hear that shit. I got better things to do with myself. I literally went outside and garden in order to make sure that I give the energy back to the universe. Because, man, what the hell is happening? It be some real shit happening. But we got to learn to get rid of it. Because a lot of times it don't even be us. It wasn't even me. It was just dealing with somebody else's shit was mentally draining. I don't got time for that. And I get that, you know, I should be, you know, helping everybody do whatever it is that they're doing and yada, yada, yada. But sometimes I got to help myself. And when certain people start being a certain type of way, or when shit starts to come across and people just be being people. And I'll be like, guess what? Right now, you're going to have to get somebody else to do it. Meanwhile, back at band camp, I laughed my ass off because somebody told me that the other day. And they thought that I was offended by them saying it. Hell to the no. It was the most honest thing I ever heard in my life. Motherfucker said, guess what? I'll give you whatever time and attention you need, but not right now. Bitch, you're going to have to get somebody else to do it. I was tickled. Thought it was funny. It was honest. Because sometimes shit just be way too fucking much. Like, I'm not dealing with that because I'm not dealing with that. Like, that ain't even my shit. Why I need to deal with that? So sometimes we have to just say, I'm not dealing with your shit. Family, friend, mama, daddy, boyfriend, husband, girlfriend, sister, cousin, yada, 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 so on and so forth. Bitch, you have to get somebody else to deal with that today because you are dragging down the collective. The energy needs to be ascending, not fucking heavy and all types of other bullshit. This lady done called the police, and when the police come, I go the other way. Because every time the police come, guess what? They make it worse. I don't really ever recall a good situation where the police showed up and anything good happened. You know, if nobody died, that might be the best thing. But at the end of the day, they always seem to make shit worse for me. So, like, why are they even here? So I start going the other way. It's the same as the cats. When the cats come out, I go the other way. Because guess what? Something ain't right. And, bitch, get somebody else. Period, point blank. Okay? So she said, but we also got to help ourselves. Big truth. They can people over that way. Yes, period. I spent a lot of time in my favorite tree today. And period. You see what I'm saying? Because Athena did what I was doing. Bitch, I go outside and give it to God and to Mother Nature. I'm going to go out here and do whatever it is I need to do. Pull some weeds. Step on the grass. Whatever it is, that's what I'm going to go do. And that's what I did. I came straight in the door and went right out the door to the backyard and started gardening. Because I ain't fucking around with that shit. That is not my shit. Like, let me give that back. Because no ma'am, no ma'am. God get them. I can't do it. I wasn't going to do it. Okay? So you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. I'm going to pull y'all one more of these cards. And then we're going to figure out some different cards to pull. Because apparently it's stressing somebody out. All right, so it says, 2. I wonder what will happen next. Somebody questioning. Ready to adventure. Precipice of a change. A pause before action. So something that is just like everybody's watching. Like, oh shit, what is about to happen next? This was some bullshit. Because that's what I keep feeling. Like somebody saying this was some bullshit. How the fuck did you let that happen? Somebody says, I want to be queen. Stating your sovereignty, declaring your freedom, and passing a test. Because you said, no, y'all going to have to get somebody else to do it. I'm not going to let y'all walk all over me. I'm not going to let you talk to me like that. I'm not going to let you carry me like that. I'm not going to do that. So I need to be free. I'm just going to go. So I don't need to be here. Release me. Went to heaven. God, please, you know, because these people keep doing this shit. I don't know, you know, why they're doing that. But you told me to insist. And when I insisted, they started doing the other stuff. And I don't like that. And I don't want nobody feeling or thinking that, you know, I need them for anything. Because, bitch, why? Go and get. So painting the roses red, somebody covering up errors. They trying to act like they didn't do the thing that they did. They got this situation taking place where God got to step in and say, okay, this is done. They not doing what they supposed to do. They got free will. Guess what? They're not necessarily needed because they might not want to be a part of the assignment. Let them go. But they want to move on, and they're being held back by this person or this situation. So untangle, untie, clip, clip, clip. Everybody going to do what they need to do, because let me see what y'all going to do. Because sometimes that is a thing too. You'll keep asking God, asking God, asking God to do something that God is saying, I don't want you to do that. It's going to do this. It's going to hinder you. It's going to harm you. I wrote a poem about it. And I kept saying that I asked God, could I be somewhere with somebody? And God kept saying, no, that person's going to hurt you. That person's going to do this, and that person's going to do that. And I kept saying, God, but I want to do it anyway, because I feel like this person needs love. This person just wasn't shown the right thing or the way. And God is saying, well, they still never going to be shown the right way, because this is the energy. And I'm saying, but God, I think I can change the energy. Matter of fact, I know I can change the energy. And God's saying, girl, I'm trying to protect you. And I'm saying, but I still want it. And as a father, you know, to a child, sometimes y'all give in. And y'all be like, okay, I know that's going to get you fucked up. And you keep being adamant. So guess what? I got to let you go ahead and, you know, hopefully, but you better still do the assignment. Okay, God, I'll still do the assignment. Even though, and I told y'all that. All right. So now the assignment was exactly what God said. You get hurt, your hands get burned, your face gets slapped a couple times, you're bruised, you're beaten. But guess what? You still got to do the assignment, because you promised. You promised that even if that person did that, or even if that entity did that to you, that you would still continue to do the thing. You gave in, but you still got to do the work. Even though, you know, you sad and you crying and you hurt, and I was, you know, wanting it back and this, that, and the third, and yada, yada, yada. But now it's over, it's done with, because I was told it was going to happen. It started to happen, but I still wanted to, you know, give out love and hugs and this, that, and the third, even though I was getting fucked up in the process. Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Either way, it didn't happen the way that I wanted it to happen. And then I said, okay, fine, I see it. I see it for what it is. I'm going to just let it go and move on, okay? So painting the roses red, covering up errors. Somebody's sorry that they did that, all right? But it's too late. It's over. You can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Divine intervention, God said, it's messing up the assignment. It says fire to your group. Okay, so apparently whatever I'm saying is right. Either way, God had to step in, and now something has changed. Okay, so whatever direction it looked like it was going from the beginning, that ain't it. It's over, Hova. It's a wrap. And it's the messages, the messages, the messages. A bunch of messages. 1, 2, it's just a lot. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's just messages. So apparently the family is communicating. How did the person get granted asylum? Why did the person go and request this? How did they go under the radar? Why? And somebody lied, because again, there was a lie that was taking place, and I feel like you weren't being treated fairly. And so that's the reason why a person would want to go somewhere else. But now the family is looking like, you know, oh, well, we were only playing. We weren't doing this. It was just this, that, and the third. And bitch, well, you just lost one. It's so silly. How come you just lost one, bitch? So apparently you done lost a family member. Or they done lost a family member, because again, take it how it resonates for you. So somebody done skated and went the other direction. They have now been granted asylum with some other people. So now you got a wolf living with fairies. But the fairies treat the wolf nice. Or you got a fairy living with unicorns. Because, you know, however, I don't know, period. Take it how it resonates for you. Whatever it is you are that is given it just ain't happening right, all right? So there's that. It says, calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So something about your soulmate. You can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Divine intervention. So whatever happened, or whatever is happening with you and your soulmate, in some of you cases, it's being sped up because you need to meet this person. In other cases, nobody gives a fuck about the soulmate because the soulmate was trying to do, some weird shit. I don't know. But it says your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. I feel like it's an on go. Like literally clicking. Everything's, all systems are a go. So there's that. But it looked like somebody's soulmate could potentially be an angel. Literally an angel. Because one person's an angel and this person's not. You can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Divine intervention. Somebody's being sent an angel. A real live angel. I don't know how you got that to happen, but guess what? There's that. When angels show up, so a earth angel. Take it how it resonates, okay? That says to me, like, who getting a new contract? Because somebody's getting a new contract. New contract. Something maybe a question mark to somebody, like how? How sway? How did that person get on assignment now in a different location with a different family? As I told y'all, when God sends me in, it's either something amazing gonna happen or something that, bitch, you ready to fuck around and find out. So angels being sent to people, and some people ain't ready for some shit. They be calling in some shit, and then after it show up, now all of a sudden, you being fucking weird. All right, so this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. I love me some me. She said, yes, I made room in my life last couple of days. Thank your higher divine source. Well, apparently somebody calling in a new soulmate, because I said contract in the light blue. So somebody getting a new contract with an earth angel. Heaven must really like y'all. Because again, when God sends us, it would be for a reason. So either you're going to sink or swim, like I just told her, period. All right, so we got engagement here. Your love life is ascending to a bigger level of commitment. Of course, if you're getting a damn angel sent into your life, like, damn. Uh-oh. Confirmation and confirmation. Something just happened, which gives me confirmation. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment and engagement. I said a new contract. So an engagement is a contract because it is a meeting and an agreement. I said something is questionable or somebody's questioning something. Because I already seen this card. Like, it was very clear that they were saying this. Or there is no question of it or about it. You can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. Because God is now stepping in the situation because of the fact that it wasn't going the way, letting y'all do it wasn't working, okay? So when God got to step in, that means whatever the way y'all was doing it wasn't working right. So divine intervention says, this just the way it's going to be because y'all is just missing the mark, okay? All right, so it says reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. That would be for y'all because it ain't for me. But it could be a past life, so take it how it resonates. But if it had anything to do with this lifetime, that would be the reason why divine intervention would have to stick in. Because, bitch, go on and get. Y'all, but I told y'all I be talking shit. But literally, I'm going to do what heaven says. But don't bring nobody from my past, this past right here, into my life. Because I don't care about it. Like, I'm going to just let y'all know. I can't recall a one that I could care about. Not one. Like, nothing bad, and all that, but I just be wanting to be, if I told y'all would be like, damn, like, but my energy be just blank with the, like, please. No, thank you. Because I am not that. Like, you know, all the things that I'm just not that anymore. And so right now my energy is not for that. All right, we got boundaries. I got plenty of them. So you need to teach people how to treat you by being clear on what you will and won't allow. You see what I'm saying? Because I'll be having boundaries, and y'all need to take some and put some in your pocket too. It says unrequited feelings. There's not enough love to keep this relationship going in a healthy way. Period. It says different paths. You are not on the same page with the person you have in mind. The directions you want to move into are too different. Excuse me, past lives. You have known this person before. It is a soulmate from the past lifetime, past time. Got to be that. Because see what I'm saying? Confirmation. So it got to be a nigga from before. Because if it's anybody from here, they already know. Period. All right. Either way, it's a soulmate out here. So yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. Sacred, not secret. Loving everything about you. It says also pay attention to the red flags. Know the warning signs of what an unhealthy connection looks like. Because ain't nobody got time for that. Okay? And then it says free yourself. You don't need to be in control of everything for a love relationship to be successful. So if you have control issues, it's time to let them go. They could be talking about me because, you know, I be saying, please get somebody else to do it. Meanwhile, I'm going to do whatever the universe tells me to do in the direction of whatever they tell me to do. But they gonna have a difficult time out of me if it's anybody that I just like, yeah, cause nigga. All right, thank y'all for coming. Pisces, you can't make this up. It just has to happen this way. It's divine intervention. Whatever is happening is unstoppable. God done stepped in because whatever these people done, it was important enough for God to have to step in. So y'all just gonna have to take it how it come, and that's it. That's all.